Alright, so I'm going to the first victim right now. Do not see the body yet. The first thing is places are obviously dismissed. Or sorry, misplaced. I see the body, so from here, first steps are to, as a responding officer, or if you're first entering the scene, make sure you have gloves on, which I do. Obviously my feet are protected. Secure the scene, obviously, so going over to the place to make sure it's clear. So from here it's pretty clear. Going upstairs really quickly just to make sure the area is clear. Obviously it's blocked off, but that's the next course of action. And then making sure the victim is actually dead. That would be the next course. So assuming that I'm here and everything is secure, I'm wearing the type of equipment needed, I would then look at the body as I am now, and obviously this can be a possible murder weapon, so I'd take that as evidence right away. Victim obviously died by some type of contusion, whether that was from that bat looking object right there or from another object. Can't really see as well, but TV's knocked off. You can see there's like a cigarette, it looks like. Some type of placement. I don't know what that is right there. That looks like a shell casing. So that means there may be a possible murder weapon besides the baseball bat. Based on the blood splatter on the wall, it seems like either a gunshot or some type of wound was inflicted to make the blood go that way, and the victim obviously lied dead afterwards. So it's a matter of finding that murder weapon. Obviously there's 0 out of 4 here. Again, there is a shell casing, so assuming I can find the murder weapon. I don't know if I can open this, but yeah, I guess I can't. I cannot find the murder weapon currently in this house, but there is a casing there, which can be easily identified as a gun. So obviously there's some type of gun. I don't know if I can grab that, put it. Looks like the table's knocked off. So, in my opinion, cause of death was from either that bat or a murder weapon of a gun, or possibly both. Finding that murder weapon can be from using that shell casing there, among other methods, but that is the first one. Going on to the second one. I'm guessing is over here. So scene is marked off already. Okay, so I see the body right away. Evidence is seen on the ground. There is no blood, but there is a rope that seems to be used for strangling. Again, I would secure the scene, make sure that everything's good. I don't know, that is a USB drive, so possible data from a computer can lead to something, so taking that computer as evidence, taking in the USB as evidence right away. Again, there is no blood to be seen, so can't really see exactly what that is. Seems to be some type of pole, but all those would be taken in as evidence. There is a thing of acid right here, so I'm assuming it seems like some kind of wallet. That could be lead to identification for the possible suspect / victim. I don't know if that is a cell phone. That is a cell phone. Unread messages. So from Frank and Amy. Raphael may be the name of the victim, just based off of I cannot open the wallet. But assuming it is Raphael, I would take in the acid as evidence. Seems like you cannot pick that up, but taking the USB as evidence. Again, hanging, so making sure that there are not fingerprints from that that wasn't homicide, possible homicide. I cannot open that door, so we'll move on to the next victim. So that one, based off what I found, was probably cause of death was hanging, whether that was from suicide from the acid, drugs, found from data. We will find out based on the investigation. This scene's already marked off, so obviously it's been cleared and everything. Walking in. Okay, I see a victim on the bed. Shoe is off, possible missing other shoe. Just looking around briefly. There seems to be no blood from the victim. It's possible bruising, so there is a sign of struggle, potentially. The victim looks to be deceased probably for a few days now, just because of the bruising and the process. The body looks pretty stiff. There is lipstick. The cup of lipstick. Whether that was the actual suspect or the victim, that can be taken as evidence just from DNA to find out who that coffee cup belonged to. There is a ID here. It is not very clear, but it doesn't seem to be from the victim, as the victim is older, so that right away tells me that it was from someone else. So that could be followed up on. This one's very tricky because cause of death could be a heart attack. No idea. Possible poison from the coffee cup. Many things. Not really too much evidence besides the ID. So that's that one. We'll go on to the fourth, I believe. Walking in right away, everything seems in place. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Going into the bedroom. There is a bed seems a bit misplaced. There is a victim on the chair, lied over. There is some sort of medicine on the cabinets right away, whether that was prescribed or not. There is a needle that will be taken in as evidence. Can't really see the exact medication as it's super blurry, but based on that right away, that seems to be the cause of death, overdose. Again, everything will be taken as evidence. This is evidence right here. So taking swabs of that, whether that's DNA, can't really see too much on the victim, but it seems to be an overdose. There is medicine also on the counter. So an overdose of multiple medicines, including with the injection. Whether that was whether that medicine was prescribed or not, we will find out, but all of that is evidence, including the injection right there. And based off of how she's like lying over, it seems to be that there's no foul play. Also, no blood is found on the scene, so it most likely is an overdose. Believe there's one more. We've done those 4. Let's see if this door is open. Okay, this is the final one, or the first one. So right away, purses. Okay, I see the body on the couch. Purse stuff is misplaced a little bit. Keys, phone, all that will be taken as evidence right away. There seems to be some sort of spilled component, so that will be taken as evidence right there. Swab it. The victim seems to be lying over. Again, most of these look like overdose from a substance. You can see powder around her nose and mouth, like if she was overdosed from something, probably from that canteen of whatever it is right there. So obviously that will be taken as evidence, as well as all the components from the purse, and that's how we'll find out. So those are all the cases and victims that were shown, and that is the video.